PSG can complete a domestic treble with a win in the Coupe de France final tonight. The Coupe de France final takes place in the Parisian suburb of Saint-Denis tonight between the behemoth of Paris Saint-Germain, and a team whose annual budget would pay for Les Parisians' mercurial Brazilian superstar Neymar for just over 2 weeks. The Rocky Balboas of this tie come in the form of Les Herbiers, about to be almost inevitably adopted on the streets of Shoreditch, or of that ilk as the part-time hipsters French fancy, a PSG win would see them lift the trophy in 4 successive seasons, and complete a domestic treble for the departing and much maligned manager Unai Emery, having wrapped up Ligue 1 and beaten Monaco for the Coupe de la Ligue. PSG have not lost a cup game now in over 4 years. Les Herbiers, managed by Stéphane Missale, although verging on the hyperbolic, would be turning the football world on its head if they somehow defied any sane observer and professional bookie, and managed to procure a win. PSG are the would-be Galacticos, dominating headlines practically every transfer window with the most audacious player purchases, and dictating the tempo of the top division of the French league for almost a decade. Their recent Ligue 1 success is their 5th title in 6 seasons, and haven't finished any lower than first runner-up in 7. Currently, Les Herbiers are battling relegation from the 3rd tier of French football, the Championnat National, currently sitting 2 points above the drop, with 1 game of the season remaining. PSG won 40th, draw 18/1. Les Herbiers 66/1 odds correct as of the 5th of August 18:16 hours 56 minutes and 6 seconds. Odds are subject to change. Les Herbiers home stadium, the Stade Mossabiel, has a capacity of 5,000, yet a reported 15,000 fans will turn out on at the Stade de France this evening. The population of the town is 15,388. En route to the final they have beaten Balma, Romorantin, Angoulême, Saint-Lomange, Auxerre, Lens, and Chambly in the semi-final. Last year, it was Gangam Wap had to take them to extra time to remove them from the competition. Coupe de France has a legitimate argument to be the stage for the most level cup competition in continental football. Lower league teams throughout the stages are given home advantage, with no replays to be played. History can be made tonight. This is football after all, and you'd be extremely unlikely to find stranger things happening elsewhere in Europe. Les Herbiers would be the lowest-placed team in the history of French football to win the French Cup. Think 1988 Wimbledon v Liverpool to the Power 10, or better yet Manchester United vs Exeter City, when the Grecians ground out a draw to take the tie back to Old Trafford. It's almost the equivalent of a havant. They could suffer this fate with a loss to Béziers on Friday, but certainly, with a monumental win over Les Rouges et Bleus, Les Herbiers will have garnered a fair number of international fans who will be following their Europa League progression next year, granted by them lifting the trophy tonight at the Stade de France. You can follow tonight's David